PointRoll actually was founded with the belief that no one goes online to look at ads as much as we would like that. So the founders really believed you have to make ads as engaging, as interactive, and as creative as possible. We really sit in a unique space as that enabler between the buy side and sell side of media, allowing for much more effective advertising. We've grown from a few billion impressions a year to 120 billion impressions last year, and especially when in last December we actually served over 1 billion impressions a day, multiple times. And actually at one point at our peak, we're serving 20,000 ads per second. The way we've been able to grow our business and solve our clients' problems has in large part been due to partners like Akamai.
The evolution of rich media as well as the changes have been pretty great in the past 2 or 3 years. The biggest change would be broadband adoption by our consumer base, which has allowed creative teams more flexibility as far as K-weights. So what we were used to in the past, limited amount of file weight, really put constraints on the creative teams. Today, big changes there.
We served over 120 billion ad impressions last year. Video accounted for over 40% of those. So we've for probably the last 5 years been a real innovator in the video space. They're using interactive video where the user can actually engage and pick different elements of the video or choose their own adventure. And they're also using high definition video, which is a big growth trend we've seen in the past year or so.
When you can actually incorporate the creative into the page and integrate it, it makes for this fantastic, really cool visual experience.
We can help actually maximize the retention of visitors and the number of page views and so on, because a user can interact with the ad, and when they're finished, they go back to doing what they were doing on that site, whether it's reading the news or communicating or so on.
Clients are getting more in tune with, we can do anything here. It doesn't have to match the broadcast piece.
With publishers, we work very closely with them on custom types of rich media executions that are unique to them and that really can maximize impact for brand advertisers. So we enable publishers to not only come to clients with unique creative solutions, but also charge a lot more for those solutions. So we enable them to either maintain their CPMs or to charge incremental CPMs on rich media.
I mean, even just through Akamai, we chug through terabytes and terabytes, up to petabytes a month of every type of conceivable, what we call asset delivery, whether it be a JPEG or a script file or a lot of video. And we leverage Akamai to reach out to our customers the most efficient and effective manner possible. And that's really why we have the appreciation for Akamai as we do, is the infrastructure of the network that you have and the distribution of all your nodes really services our customers the best. No one has been able to deliver me the depth of reporting that Media Analytics has so far because we've had the ability to customize it. It's important to us to find out what the customer experience, the consumers of our product actually is. The mom and pop's pizza shop out on Comcast network as far out in Skokie, Illinois as possible. I want to know what their bandwidth is to make sure that I'm delivering a really quality product to them.
A lot of what we're tracking is down to engagement metrics and then ultimately sales and conversion metrics. And I think really in order for the digital industry to move more and more advertising over from traditional channels like print and TV, and in order to really drive the growth that we're looking to drive.
We deliver in over 40 countries, we've done multiple languages. All of that Akamai has allowed us to deliver.
It's the orchestration, it's the involvement of all these parties to bring the most engaging experience to the user, to the viewer of the ad.